Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Before I begin, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do, and don't forget to click that notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, so once I have my template, and you guys can download it for free, and I have the link in the description below. I'm going to open my Cricut Design and I'm going to click upload right here on the left bottom corner. Upload image, and here's my image. I'm just going to drag it onto the screen and this is what it will look like. So the background is already gone. Anyway, so I'm going to click complex. This is the third bottom option. Continue, and this is what it will look like. So I'm going to click on this erase tool and I'll make this circle, like the biggest one, biggest size. And I'm just going to erase the words. It should take just like a couple seconds. Once that's done, I'm going to click continue, and then I'm going to have two options right here on the screen. The one on the left will have this green tangle around it. This means that the image on the left is what is selected. This is what you want to save it as. Save as a print then cut image. I'm gonna save that. Here's my image. I'm gonna select it, click insert, and here it is. And I am using the regular American Standard printer size paper, which is 8.5 inches by 11. So I am going to resize this image. The height, I'm going to resize it to 10.5. And the width, I'm going to leave it as is. After that, I'm going to click right here on shapes. It's on the left side. And I'm going to click on the scoring line. I'm going to place my scoring line matching to these dash line. I'm going to resize it to that size, duplicate it, place it right here on the right side. I'm going to duplicate again or copy and paste it. And then this, I'm going to rotate it to 90-degree angle. I'm going to place it on this horizontal dash line, and I'm going to resize it just so it matches the one that's in the picture. And then I'm going to duplicate it and place it right here. And now on the right side right here where you see like what items you have on the screen, I'm gonna click on the line, and then I'm on my keyboard, I'm gonna hold down the shift key and I'm gonna press all the lines. This way it will select all the scoring lines, and I'm going to attach it. Once I do that, I'm gonna select my main image, and right here on top left corner you could see it has the print setting. I'm gonna select the no fill setting. This will cut it. It will not print it and then cut it. It will just cut it. And I like to change it to the white color just because I could see it better. And now I'm gonna select the image and also the scoring lines together and attach it. Once I do that, I click make it. And when it's on the screen, what I like to do, I like to move my image so this line right here, it's basically on the first. I'm gonna click continue, and I'm using a cardstock paper, so I will click on my browse materials, cardstock, and I'm just gonna pick the heavy one. So pick the material that you're going to be using. Ideally, you want to use kind of a heavy cardstock because you don't want it to like fall apart or bend easily. Okay, now on this part 2, if you have a Cricut maker, this what will pop up. If you have this tool, go ahead and leave it as is. If you don't, you could click on edit tools and you could pick a single scoring wheel or a scoring stylus. And for scoring option, I am going to pick a scoring stylus because that's what I have. I did not want to buy these separate attachments. I already have this. I'm going to click apply. If you have a Cricut Explorer, this will be already here and you won't have to change anything. Okay, I apologize in advance if this video is shaky, but my camera died, so I'm using my phone. But here's my sticky mat. I just use the regular one. Now I'm going to load my tools. So in the clamp A, I'm going to place my scoring tool, and it has to click. And then I'm going to close it. I do have a Cricut Maker, so I'm going to do that, and this is what you will do with the Cricut Explorer. If you have the other scoring tools, the one I just changed, this is what it will talk about. So you would change this out. But I just prefer using this one because then I don't have to stop in the middle of cutting and change them up. But anyway, and then in this one I have the regular fine point blade. I have this really pretty paper, and I like to place it upside down where it's not patterned, just because I could see the scoring a little better. And I'm going to place it on this first line just because I did change it on the computer, on the Cricut Design, where I wanted to start cutting. Okay, now I'm gonna load my thing. And I have Cricut Maker, so I have the option to press the fast mode, which I am going to do that because why not? And now I'm gonna click start. Go, whatever. I like to take the negatives off first. And here it is. Okay, now I'm gonna get my scissors, and as you've seen in the picture, it has this line right here. So I'm just going to cut it, starting from here to this scoring line like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So you have to do on all four sides. Okay, once that's done, I'm gonna fold this. I'm just gonna fold where all the scoring lines are at. And here it is. So it's like a little purse. And this part, I personally prefer using double-sided tape. So I'm just gonna get a little piece and flip this over. And this double-sided tape, it's like skinnier than the little standard Scotch tape or whatever. And it fits perfectly on these lines. You could also use glue sticks, but I'm just gonna use the double-sided tape. And once I do that, I'm gonna place this right here. I'm gonna do one side first, and once I do one side, I just put this down. There you go. And I'm gonna press it in here, and it's sticking there. And you can fill it up with like candy if it's a lot, lollipops. Here's the really pretty double-sided glitter paper, and the setting on this, I just used to cut it twice and more. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. All right, you guys, thank you. Bye.